Hi everyone, my name's Britton Klein, ad sales manager, and we are here at Beneath the Sea for our On the Road edition. And today I'm joined with our friends Christopher and Michael, photographer and writer as well. So guys, how's the show been for you so far?
Show's been great. Chris and I are speakers here, so
Sure.
we've done several sessions already.
Fantastic.
And both sessions were extremely well attended.
Beautiful.
And that's really one of the best things for us, is to get an audience that not only is sitting there, but they're engaged. They're asking questions at the end. So I think both were that.
If you get a good group and they're really engaged, then you feel like, you got a home run.
Totally. Well, awesome. I'm super glad that it's going so far so good. Could you tell us a little bit about the cover photo that you shot?
So again, we're photographers.
Yes, sir.
And we wrote 2 different articles for the magazine so far. We have another one on the way, and we'll be doing some more.
Sir.
The magazine, by the way, it serves a unique audience, and we think it's really necessary.
Thank you.
So we did an article on the Emerald Coast of Florida, which is the Panhandle, which
Yes,
is
sir.
Pensacola and Destin. We did another article which was kind of like a diver's guide to the Keys.
Oh, wow.
So that's where those photos come from.
Very nice. Awesome. Well, very cool. Could you tell me a little bit about the article?
Which one?
The
Panhandle is basically about, the wrecks that, in
For sure.
Destin and Pensacola. It turns out, it used to be, diving in Florida was like really big.
Yeah.
A lot of people came down there.
For sure.
But over the years, people start thinking about, the reefs are not that great, maybe the fish are not there. And
Right.
we kind of wanted to start, getting the ball rolling and getting people interested to say, hey, look, Florida's still a good destination.
Yeah.
Especially up in Destin and Pensacola and the Panhandle.
For sure.
There's a lot of wrecks there that people don't really get to see and maybe don't really realize. So, that was really the whole point of the article.
For
Yeah,
sure.
we, as Chris said, the industry down there has often been focused on the Keys and other areas.
Right.
And the Florida government, the Department of Fish and Game and the local counties have been very active in sinking wrecks
Wow.
in the Gulf.
That's
To
fantastic.
create opportunities. The biggest one that's going to happen is any day now is the United States.
Yes, sir.
Luxury liner going to go down any day, any week now.
Yes, sir.
And the dive shops and the dive boats that we were working with, they're all gearing up for an incredible influx of business.
Totally.
One of the dive boats the captain was saying, I think I'm going to have to buy a second boat.
That's amazing.
Which is awesome.
That's a beautiful problem to have.
Yeah.
And the dive shop, and he was in Pensacola. The dive shop in Destin was sort of saying, we're already taking reservations. The boat hasn't even been sunk yet.
Yeah, man.
So it's all
Awesome.
pointing in the right direction for that part of Florida.
For sure.
If everything goes well and they sink it where they're supposed to sink it and it's at the right depth and position,
Yeah.
they're hoping that, the top of this thing is going to be around 60, 65 feet, which is
Oh
going to
my
be
gosh.
from every level out there.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Tech people as well as, people that are just getting into the wreck diving career.
Totally. Absolutely. That's so cool. And I think that might wrap it up for us this afternoon.
Okay,
But
great.
thank you so much for joining us. And I guess we'll see you guys next time under the boats.
All right.
Thank you.